is going on, Aries? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So let's see what is going on for the sign of Aries. We're in a full moon time when I'm recording this on Sunday, September 7th. All right. Now, guys, this will be for all Aries placements. Keep in mind it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay, so we're going to start with the past. Let's see what's been going on in the past with Aries. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Death card, and the Three of Swords. I feel like you guys had to drop someone or something, okay, that you might have been very closely tied to, okay? And I feel like this change, initially it could have been disappointing, it could have been heartbreaking, okay? But it's for the best. But I feel like this is something you keep thinking about time to time, like how did I get into that? Why was I part of that? But you're also working on your peace, your stability. You're also working on your prosperity as well. Okay. So why is this Lovers here for your past? We have the Four of Cups. So yeah, it's like you're closely tied to something, but you're not accepting it in your life anymore. Or maybe someone else isn't accepting you, you feel. So you throw in the towel. You stop this fight. Something you used to stand up for prior to, you're not doing that anymore. You guys get to the point where it's like, you know what? It is what it is. And it's time to start something new. And this wasn't the way. I feel like I feel like you guys feel like there was some sort of injustice that you went through. Something was untrustworthy or somebody was just full of shit. Okay. We have the Death card. So why is this Death card here? Why is this Death card here in your past? We have the Temperance card. And we have the Hermit card reversed. Now, it's interesting because your soul, underneath any emotions that you're feeling, your soul is truly finding peace with the change that is happening in your life. But a lot of you in a place where even if you're building something or you're working on something new, it's like you're not genuinely sure what's going to happen just yet. So it's like you come out of something and for a moment you're like in that weird space where you left your old life but you still haven't quite gotten into your new life. So it's like that in between. Okay, and there's something that is definitely being mourned here. There's something that was disappointing or heartbreaking, and you guys have a lot of prosperity coming in. Or that came in already. But again, you were at that moment like, okay, like what's genuinely next? Where do we go from here? Okay, so why is this Three of Swords here? We have the Nine of Wands reverse. I feel like you're mourning something because you're realizing your efforts in something didn't allow for something to succeed or for something to fall through the way that you would have thought it did, okay? I think that you guys put your best foot forward into something, and I feel like you got to a point that you realize, like, you know, I've been trying to jam this particular puzzle piece into this puzzle so much, and it's like I'm not even dealing with the puzzle set that it belongs to. Like, no wonder it doesn't fit. But it's like you built the whole puzzle and you're like, okay, well, maybe if I cut this a little bit and if I do this, the piece will fit perfectly. And it's like, well, no, there's something where you didn't have to do any arts and crafts. Like, it just would have clicked right in. Okay, so you're realizing, like, okay, I wasn't being true to myself. There's something that you guys are trying to advance with, but you're like, okay, like that wasn't real. That wasn't it. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. So you've cut it out. And you're realizing who you would have become being attached to whatever this was. It's not the person that you want to be. So present moment, what is going on with Aries in the present moment? We have the High Priestess. I love that because you guys are very, very in tune right now. Nine of Cups reversed. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, there's a lot happening that at once, okay? On one end, you know what's up with the situation. You know that something needs to be done. You're moving away from something and it's truly difficult. It could be a person. It could be a way that you were living, a mindset you had, a habit you had, okay? Now, this realization, it does bring prosperity. This Ten of Pentacles is following you guys, okay? But you're closing out a lot that you mourned or a lot that is making you sad. So it's kind of like that feeling when you look at somebody, right? And it's like, you ever had like a lunch with someone or a conversation with someone and it's like, you know that this is the last time you're going to talk. You know that this is the last time you're going to be connected. And you know it's for the best. But there's like that bittersweetness to it. So I feel like you guys are there where there's so many promising and fruitful things coming in. But it's also like, damn, like that happened. That hurts. That was weird. So why is this High Priestess here? Why is this High Priestess here? We have the Page of Cups reversed. And the Five of Swords reversed. So it's like your soft spot, Aries, for something goes away. Okay? Or you're looking at something and you know that that ain't it. You know something's wrong. You know something's false. Okay? And I feel like a lot of what you're going through, you're not really telling the world. Okay, so maybe you go out and, your friends see you as the life of the party, or, people are like super inspired when they talk to you. They see you doing a lot. Maybe, you're thriving in what you're doing for your career, or for your business, or for whatever you're in. Okay, but deep down, it's like there's this pain that I feel like isn't spoken about. And if it is spoken about, I don't think people understand the true extent of it. All right, because at the core of everything with the Nine of Cups reversed, there's something here that was very dissatisfying. There's something here that did not work. There's something here where you're like, yeah, I'm going to give that experience a 1 star. Okay, but you're still working throughout it. And that's often the energy I see for you guys when you are going through something. Like, you guys are able to separate it. For the most part, you're able to get up the next day and do what you got to do and not let that stop you. We have the Strength card reversed. Okay. But guys, let's put a number on you. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune, like, y'all ever see like a little kid at the edge of the ocean shore, right? And like a big wave will come in and it's like, it just like topples them over and they're like, oh shit. And you see all the adults like running for that kid. Like, I feel like that's how you felt in life. Or just like, oh shit. And you're like tumbling and you're trying to get up and it's like, let me not drown. Let me, And it's like you get to the end and you fucking got like sand all over your face and you just swallowed salt water and you're just like, yeah, I'm good for the day. Let's go home. Okay, so like that's that feeling that whatever you went through, it did such a number on you. Okay, and it puts you at a place where you're done with something, you're not tapping into it ever again, and you're choosing to start completely over. Okay, with the Fool card, guys, that's you. That's you. Okay, you guys are the trailblazers of the zodiac. Okay, the first sign of the zodiac, the blueprint. You got this. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the Justice card. Okay. For all the time you feel was wasted or delayed or you were distracted, okay, I see Spirit finally saying, okay, it's all going to be worth it. There's no more wait. There's no more delay. Okay. Also, if around now, like when you're finding this video, I'm not talking about like 6, 7, 8 years ago. I'm talking about like around the time you watched this video. If you have recently made some sort of large investment or some sort of investment that's more than you usually like spend on your like day to day, I see that heavily paying off for you. Okay, I see Spirit seeing the effort that you put into something and saying like, okay, this is when it works out. This is when you get your aha moment. This is when you get the breakthrough. This is when people see you. This is when people start hiring you, calling you, looking for you, whatever it is, okay? And you're onto something, but again, you know that something would be a mistake if you stayed around it. So you're focusing on something new and you're putting your all into this while you get over the chapter that you had no choice but to close. Okay. So going into the future, Aries, what can you guys expect? We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the King of Swords reversed. Okay, let's get one more. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands at the bottom here. Ace of Swords reversed. Sun card, the Moon card reversed. Okay, guys. So, not to scare you at all. Okay. But I feel like there's something that you're building and there's going to be a lot of blessings that are very apparent that they're around whatever you're doing. And it's going to be seen. Like, it's going to be something that you get to the point where it's like, yo, like, I saw the car you drove in. Like, you must be doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be to a point where it's like you can't hide it. And I see that there's energies that are going to want to cause problems with this. Like, there's going to be energies around you that have a genuine problem with how you're building, with how you're growing. So just be very careful the people that come around you, because I see somebody can come to you with very selfish and manipulative intent. Okay, but let's break this down and see what this is about. So why is this Three of Pentacles here? We have the Two of Cups. And the Star card. Oh, shit. And not only that, but you may get a very strong partnership that comes in. This could be love. This could be, someone you're working with business-wise. But you guys get into some sort of partnership of some sort. I know. I heard what I said after I said it. But you're going to get into some sort of partnership here, right? And it's going to be everything you've ever wanted. All right, guys, if this has to do with love, I feel like this is your person. Okay? You get into, like, it's like a new relationship or something. And with that Knight of Wands reversed, I feel like someone's going to feel very upset by that. For some of you, this could be an ex. This could be an ex-friend. This could be an ex-boss. This could be, like, it's just going to be something that you were part of in the past that got fucked up some way, shape, or form. And you move on and you're genuinely happy. And the past is like, whoa, what are you doing? Okay? And I feel like you're 10 toes down on this. Okay? But let's see why this King of Swords is reversed, because I just hope nobody comes to you, like, aggressively. Like, you know, imagine like an ex, like seeing you with someone new and like all of a sudden you hear banging on your front door. Like, we don't want none of that. Make sure your Ring cameras, guys, are installed and charged up, okay? We have the King of Swords reversed. Why is this King of Swords reversed here? Is this something that needs to be worried about? King of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. What's at the bottom here? Two of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. The Empress card reversed. Eight of Wands. Queen of Cups. So this is going to go a few ways for some of you. Okay. For some, I see that when someone catches wind of what you're doing in the future, they're going to go nuts. They're going to exhibit all their bad sides. Like, I see them being aggressive, if not abusive, manipulative. You know, I feel them lying on you. Not literally, but like lying on your name. Okay. And whoever takes that route, they're just going to make things so much worse for themselves. Okay. It's like whoever does this is going to end up shooting themselves in the foot. Okay. But, whatever you do, it's like it's going to make someone so like vindictive. Like, I know as adults we should all be unbothered. When people do us wrong, we just walk away. But this is something like, and I don't say this lightly because I don't want to induce fear where there's no fear needed. But this is something where I see someone sitting like, what can I do to bother Aries? What can I do to get back at them? What can I do to ruin this for them? What can I do to strip them of their credibility? What can I do to make this business fail? What can I do to make their relationship fail? What can I do to turn their people against them? What can I do? That's what I'm feeling here. Like someone's gonna take that direction with you. I don't like that. Okay, why is this Knight of Cups reversed here? Seven of Swords reversed. And again, this is because of what's coming to light. The Seven of Cups reversed and Seven of Swords reversed have kind of a similar meaning where the Seven of Cups reversed is like, oh, okay, you see it for what it is. You see what may have been hidden. Okay, and the Seven of Swords, that's just something coming to light, something coming out. So it's like your success in something is what's going to trigger somebody. Your success in love, your success in business, your success, you know, with your family, with your home, whatever. And we have the World card. So it's like, yeah, someone is going to want to be very vindictive because you've leveled up, because you're in a whole new life, a whole new mindset. Okay, because you have success. All right, so someone's going to want to come for you like, make sure your cameras are installed and going, guys, because this is just like a very petty sort of energy. Because it sees what you're doing and it's very, very jealous and very, very unhappy. I don't like it. Because this energy, I don't really like, yeah, there's something you had to walk away from in the past, but I don't see the energy being so strong. Like for some of you, this is going to be someone that like left you alone and they see what you're doing and then all of a sudden there's banging on your door and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I need to see what advice Spirit has in regards to this. Okay, and if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, if you need a personal reading, my website is there as well. Please get an emergency reading if you guys need something back quickly or your question is just very time sensitive. All right, all of the emergency readings come out within 24 hours. All right, so what is the advice here? And Aries, when you guys get a personal reading, when I send it to you, you're going to get an email saying that the reading has been shipped. What that means is I emailed you. So check in your email for it. If you don't see it, make sure you go to spam and make sure it didn't fall in there, okay? The High Priestess and the Lovers, okay. Four of Swords reversed and the Chariot. Guys, listen, you're going to come across something. Oh, this makes me so happy for you guys. All right, you're gonna come across something that you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is it. This is why other things didn't work out. This is why I didn't have that breakthrough before. This is why. Um, and you're just gonna know from the bottom of your heart that this is real, that this is the true thing. Okay, and you're gonna take off with something. Okay, whether this is like a new relationship or you guys going to the next level in your relationship or a new job, a new whatever, like it's gonna be something that takes off much quicker than you expect. Okay, like let's say this is a new relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if within like a few months you guys are traveling. It's like, didn't you just start dating that person like 4 months ago? You're like, yeah, we're going to Europe, bye, you know. But it's genuine. Okay, and there's going to be a very toxic element that was in your life that sees this, that sees you balance and sees the change, and this is something that you've let go of. Okay, so it's like you're going to get into something that some people around you didn't think that you were capable of. Okay, like maybe you were someone that never found the right person dating. Maybe you never could stick with a solid group of friends. Maybe you could never stick to to a job or something. But this is going to be something clicking, and everyone's like, oh my God, I didn't think Aries would get it together in that way. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of anger because you guys are doing something that either someone or a group of people just did not expect you to do. They just didn't see it for you. This could have been something where you're like, yo, you're going to be so mad when I move on. They're like, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, Aries. And then it's like they see you happily in love on a cruise going around the world. You know what I'm saying? We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And this is a long time coming, guys. This is a long time coming. Like, this is something where you're like, God, can you please stop passing me over every time this happens? But yeah, for a lot of you, this is going to be in love. I see a very, very strong connection coming in for you. For a lot of you, you're finding your person, not just like the next thing, but like your thing, your person. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. And yeah, and it's going to be news. People, they're not going to be able to help but to talk about this. Okay? So what you've let go of, you're not allowing that back into your life. Okay, you're just like, no, that's no. Someone's gonna be like, hey, do you wanna, chill on Friday? And you're gonna be like, no, I'm actually going on a vacation with my new person, and you have a whole new life, guys, and it changes for the better. And guys, I feel like there's gonna be a very strong like soulmate energy around you, or just something your soul is very tapped into. For some of you, maybe you're finding your purpose. Like maybe you're finding that job that God put you on this earth to do. Okay. But you're not wasting another second with anything that's ever made you feel imbalanced. All right. There's something that you were miserable around. There's something that was so unstable. And you guys have the energy of never again. And your spirit's like, finally, we're here. Okay. So Aries, I really love this for you guys. Okay. No one expected you to find this. Good shit. I love you guys. Until next time.